Now more than ever, innovative technologies are fueling change and sparking new ways of thinking. Collaboration between corporations and startups is key to staying at the forefront of these trends. However, finding the right startups can be expensive, time-consuming, and ineffective. But Plug and Play is here to help. As a corporate partner, you will gain access to a whole ecosystem of innovation. Discover startups that meet your tech interests. Stay updated on the latest trends and network with industry peers. We will help you during every stage of your innovation journey, no matter where you are and where you want to go. Get in touch today.
Hi, everybody. Good to have you on the line. We have been talking about sustainable insurance. We have been talking about cybersecurity. Now, today, we want to talk about life, savings, and pension. Good to have you all here with me. My name is Max Brudler. I'm a corporate partnerships manager here at Plug and Play for our insurance vertical, and I will guide you today to through our session. So first, let's talk about the agenda. We have 3 blocks today. First is the micro savings, the second, the pensions, and then we have life insurance in the end. We will have fireside chats with experts from the industry. We are having 3 startup pitches for every block. In between, we are having networking breaks with Remo, where you will be able to talk directly to the startups and exchange knowledge and thoughts about the topics. At the end, we will have the closing remarks and then an open networking session on Remo again. So let's kick it off. Our expert speakers today are Babad from HV Capital. We have Juan on the line from Casa Seguros, as well as Simon from RGAX. Our startups today are 9 startups in total, coming from various countries around the world. We are having startups from the UK, from Switzerland, Austria, and Germany. We are having startups from Finland as well as Singapore with us today, and are excited to hear their startup pitches considering the topic on life savings and pension. After every startup pitch, you will receive a startup poll, or you will see a poll in the Zoom meeting where you can click on yes if you're interested to exchange further knowledge and thoughts with the startups. Afterwards, we'll make a direct introduction. If you do not see the poll, please feel free to drop us an email on insurtech-munich@pnptc.com, and then we will get back in touch with you to make the introductions to the startups accordingly. We also have a Q&A session, so in the bottom of your screen you should be able to see a Q&A bar. Please feel free to enter your questions right away, don't be shy, and the startups will do their very best to answer your questions. The networking via Remo is quite intuitive. So just click on the link we'll provide after every startup session down in the chat box, and then you'll be able to jump right in. You don't need to log off Zoom. Just stay on the line, enter the Remo networking, and feel free to network with the startups and peers. So let's kick it right off with the About Plug and Play. So as most of you probably are already familiar with, we started off back in the 90s in Silicon Valley. Our goal is to help the world progress through innovation and connection. Back then in the 90s, we had great success stories investing in Google, Logitech, PayPal, and Danger. And since then, we were able to grow our ecosystem in various industries. So here you can see 20 of the industries we are currently active in. We ourselves are in the insurtech industry at the moment, obviously. We are also having here in Munich activities in health and brand retail. And today, as I said, we will cover the insurtech. Starting in Silicon Valley, we have grown now to over 35 locations globally. We are now here located in Munich, back in Silicon Valley, the headquarters. We have a strong American presence, obviously, strong European presence, and a strong Asian presence. that allows us basically to work globally. So we have a local focus and a depth in the own market, but on a global scale, obviously, that's how we can also provide value to our corporate partners, because we see trends early emerging in countries such as China, for instance, also in the Silicon Valley Bay Area. And we want to get your access basically also into these markets and industries. In the insurance industry alone, we have by now more than 90 partners globally. That also allows us a unique position here in the market because we can see problems reoccurring. Everybody, as I say it, mostly cooks also with water. That's a German saying. And we can basically replicate certain problems. We see what startup solutions work well for what corporates needs. And that's how we can also leverage basically this know-how and get it accessible to each and every one of you. How we help our corporate partners is pretty simply explainable in 4 different pillars. First is the explore and experiment. So we have events such as this one. We want you to get in touch with startups. We want you to get into contact with peers. We want you to meet, scout, and see new ideas, new startups, new technology. And that's how we emphasize that through different event formats, deep dive sessions, and so on. The second one is the value creation. We want to launch POCs, so proof of concepts, together with our corporate partners in order to really get into the pilot phase. We help implementing the solution as well at our partners. And therefore, to get a commercial agreement, basically to have then the value add in the end and really running a good solution together with the startup, basically. The third is the education cultural phase, where we want to educate everybody in the corporate partners employeeship. We want to host workshops together with you, also on-premise as well as virtual in such a setting, for instance. To really get everybody involved in the corporates, from the corporate's employees' perspective, so that nobody feels left out or left behind. And the fourth one is beyond the startups. So it's all about really networking, exchanging experiences with peers, best practice sessions, and to learn from each other. That's why we are an open innovation ecosystem, and that's what we are proud of. So to kick things right off, we are starting with micro savings. And with me on the line, I'm having Barbot from partner 8. He's partner at HV Capital, sorry. And HV Capital is a venture capital firm that supports founders in developing their internet companies, and they're well known for their investments in Delivery Hero, Flixbus, Zalando, Autonova, and Scalable Capital. And with me on the line is my colleague Jessica Cheng, key account and a program manager from Plug and Play InsurTech. And I want to kick it over to you, Jessica, and thanks, Barbara, for being here with us.